Hi Pisces, it's Rebecca from Being Human Tarot here with your April 2019 reading. This month I'm going back to basics and I'm reading with Smith-Rider-Waite because I'm just feeling it. And I'm just going to jump right into your reading because I've been wasting a little bit too much time talking in the beginning of these videos and what people actually want is the reading. So I will not do that anymore. It's a 3-card spread. In your first position of what to focus on this month, you drew the 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands is all about you kind of being the champion, right? Like this guy's riding into town. He's got one wand of his own that's got like a little garland of some sort up there. Everyone around just sort of like waving their wand, cheering you on, because here this is you. And so it's really, April for you is really going to be a month of celebrating your victories. So, and it's not always, it doesn't have to be some huge thing like you won the lottery. I mean, I guess you wouldn't really need to celebrate that though, because it's just sort of like a gift of its own. But, you know, it doesn't have to be as big as getting a promotion or getting a new job that you love or something like that. It can also be much smaller scale. Like, I'm having a hard time thinking of an example now after saying that, but I don't know, like maybe you finally thoroughly cleaned your house in the way that you wanted to. Like you took Marie Kondo's advice, magical art of tidying up, and you did something you've always been wanting to do. Now, even though that isn't like a huge, well, I think it is a huge accomplishment, but like, you know, maybe like by society scale of like what is worth celebrating, maybe it doesn't fall into that. But we don't celebrate the things that we do that are hard but not traditionally celebratable, if that makes sense. The cleaning one sticks out to me because I'm not the tidiest person, and so when I do clean up something, especially surface cleaning, I'm very proud of myself. So like maybe if I treated myself to a little something after that, it could become more of a like reward system or whatever. So all those cleaning examples aside, look to where in your life you've been doing something that's worth celebrating, because we all have. Even if it's, again, like not a huge thing. Honestly, one thing that actually is a huge thing, but maybe isn't thought of it like that, is if you've been depressed for a while and you know, like every weekend you've been in bed all day, every day, and then maybe one Saturday you're able to get up and do some things. Maybe you leave the house and see a friend. That might not sound like much of an accomplishment. It might sound like just you being able to do sort of like function at a regular level rather than a super depressed level, but it's a huge accomplishment. So really give yourself credit where credit is due for yourself this month. Interestingly, in your position of set aside, we have the 4 of Wands reversed. And so it's almost like with the reversal in your position of set aside, it's almost as if, because, also this lovely yellow, it's a little matte one's a little bit brighter than what I'm wearing. Anyway, because with the 4 of Wands upright, you know, you can see like the people celebrating, because it's also a celebratory card, which is why I was like, interesting, because but it's a group celebratory card. It's often thought of as like the going to a wedding card, or like high school graduation or any graduation, like that type of stuff. It's also very social, but it seems like with it in reversed and considering what your focus is for this month, the cards are really telling you that you need to do you this month. Like, if you don't have the energy to go celebrate other people or to celebrate with them, not necessarily them, that's fine. And allow yourself that, and allow yourself to draw boundaries if you're struggling with that, because sometimes we can't do it all. We need to focus on what's important. It seems like you've maybe not been focusing on yourself and the things that you've been doing right enough, and that's why it's coming up as your focus. So I just urge you, if you feel overextended by social obligations, to be gentle with yourself, allow yourself to kind of say, thank you for inviting me. That's just not something that I can participate in this time, but I love you, or whatever else makes sense in like that theoretical example. So don't feel peer pressured into doing stuff that is beyond your reach this month. And in your position of additional consideration, you drew the Two of Pentacles. And this actually kind of fits right into what we've been talking about, or what I've been talking about with the not overextending, because the Two of Pentacles is about juggling different priorities, and he's able to do it pretty well. He's able to, he doesn't look like he's going to fall over, and he doesn't look like angry or like super distressed or anything like that. But it's also not something you can maintain forever, right? No one can just juggle forever. And so if you're kind of doing this, back and forth of kind of needing to take care of yourself, give yourself credit, also trying to be everything for everyone else, the best partner, the best family member, the best coworker, whatever. We just can't do that all the time, and it's okay. So juggling is good, can be good, but this month it seems like you're going to want to put one of these pentacles down, and really just focus on kind of the stuff that you need personally. So that's your reading for the month, fish friends. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. I upload all of the videos before the first of every month, and if you subscribe and then hit the bell icon, you'll be automatically notified. I almost say automatically uploaded. You'll be automatically notified when I upload. So that's it for the month. I hope you have a great April, and I hope to see you next month. Bye, Pisces.